Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the King Not Queen podcast. My name is Nina, and I am your host. Right. So, here we are again today in my room. It's a little bit loud out there. I'm laying on my stomach, but this time I'm on my bed instead of the floor. And my phone's not even in the tripod. I'm not even trying. For some reason I've just been so low energy for this whole week, and I think it's because I know that next week I start my summer, but this is at the end of my nose. How am I doing this in reverse order? But whatever. So next week I start my summer program, so I feel like I'm just it's like when you're starting school, in 2 weeks you want to take just 1 week for a break, and then the next week is preparing, but I'm not preparing, I'm just sleeping in. Just probably a bad idea, so I should not do that. But yeah, I feel today will just be a short one because I want to do a lot of other things, and I'm recording this on Wednesday with my dumb self because I'm really dumb. And I didn't want to record this yesterday for some reason, so I'm recording it today. So if I sound a little tired, I didn't even get dressed. Usually I'm all dressed. I have a whole outfit on, some jeans and a shirt. I'm literally wearing my pajamas and wrapped up in a blanket. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, so yeah, that's what's happening. That's what's happening today. So yeah, so you know how I do bad movie review. We all know that. But I didn't watch any bad movies per se this week, so, when I don't watch a bad movie, I'm gonna do, a not so bad movie review, and this past week, you don't even know how excited I was, but this past week, July 3rd, Hamilton came out on Disney Plus. And I definitely have Disney Plus. I definitely did not watch it illegally. So, I don't know why people always question me, but I always watch things illegally. So, I watched Hamilton, and I watched it with my mom, and I kind of did realize it was going to be long, but I didn't think it was going to almost be 3 hours, but I did sit through Avengers Endgame for literally 3 hours, so not that bad. But, yeah, so Hamilton came out when I was in end of 7th grade and then going into 8th grade, and then we watched a video in 8th grade about Hamilton and just the main song, Alexander Hamilton, the main song at the beginning, and we watched that in class when they did it live at the White House. That's when the main cast was still a thing, so when they did it at the White House, and then I was like, you know what, I kind of like this. So I downloaded that song and I was obsessed with that song. And then I became obsessed with, a couple months later, I became obsessed with Guns and Ships because it's kind of the main song, but I like that one better because it's more wah, wah, wah. I get so into it, right? Sing along. But yeah, and then, was it last year? Yeah, because I was walking home from school. It was last year, and I started to get into My Shot. So I had 3 songs that I liked, and then I knew of the other songs, but I never really listened to them. So it was those 3 songs, which are literally the main songs of the show. Everyone knows those songs. So I'm really not that special. But yeah, so I had chills the whole time. It was crazy. I was oh my god, it was just so amazing to have that experience. You know what has me so mad though? My school and a bunch of other schools went to go see Hamilton when it came to Boston. It was the newer cast. It was 2 years ago. But when they came to Boston, and all the history classes got to see it except for mine, because I was in world history. I was in AP World History, so technically we weren't a US history class, so we couldn't go see it. You know how angry I was that we couldn't go see that, because I wanted to see it so bad. I've been wanting to see it since that first time my teacher showed us it in 8th grade. I always wanted to see it in even if it wasn't the original cast, I've always wanted to see it. They did us so dirty because it wasn't like we were talking about American history. Like, I felt like we deserved to go see that. That class was the only class who couldn't go see it. So I was like, you know what? We'll see, because I swear to God, they said that we were gonna go the next year to go see it, and I was gonna be in AP US history. So I was like, oh my God, I'll be able to see Hamilton. I'm so excited. And then we never went. So I expressed my anger. So fix it. But yeah. So I had chose all the time, and like I don't know, I just have a connection to Lin-Manuel Miranda. Like, he's been with me since childhood. He was at Electric Company. He like is like such a huge figure, and he's like just such a brilliant guy to like make that. I don't know, but yeah. So I was low key singing along because I knew some like the songs and like the Schuyler Sisters songs. Why is it spelled like that? Whatever. And then I found some. Oops, sorry, that was me hitting my mic. I found some new bangers. I don't know the names of them yet because I still need to like go through it. But like a bunch of what's her name? Angelica. Her song. That one was so good. And then the one at the end. And then some of Burr's songs are really good too, so I need to like really get on that and add them to my playlist because I literally watched it 3 days ago and I still haven't done it yet. But yeah, so if we're rating Hamilton, I'm gonna give it an infinity out of 10. There was nothing wrong with it. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Jonathan Groff, which is Jesse from Glee. Excuse me, but yeah, he was in it, and like it was just like it was so random that he was in it, but like it's like a big meme now. But like when he was singing, he like there was just spit all over his mouth, and I don't know if that was a character choice or if like he didn't know, but the camera did him so dirty by zooming in on his face or not, because they didn't have to do that. They really didn't. And apparently he did it every night, or like every person who was in like a front row said that he did it. So like I think it was like character choice, but I think that's hilarious. And I was like cringing at that because I knew it was coming because I saw it on TikTok before I watched it, and I shouldn't have, but I watched it before, so I was waiting for it. But yeah, so that's what I give it, infinity out of 10. There was nothing wrong with it. It was amazing, and like so much symbolism, and like looking at things afterward on TikTok and like all the theories and stuff. I love doing that. It's like a movie. I wish I got to see it in real life, but yeah. So that's it for movie review. My phone just turned off. Yeah, that was weird. Okay, anyways. So remember last week I did, when I say member, like I do that all the time. I think I have like I don't know, that's a problem. But so remember last week I did like a little artist spotlight. I still don't know what I'm gonna call it yet because artist spotlight's kind of already taken, but we'll just call it that for now. But I did one for Phineas, which is obviously Billie Eilish's brother, and I really like his music. I still listen to it every day. Like I said, Let's Fall in Love for the Night, Shelter, and I Lost a Friend. Literally, I listen to it almost every day. But yeah, so this is how I found this next artist. So I was on TikTok. We already know how that starts. Excuse me. So I found it on TikTok, and I heard this song by this artist, and it was called Cry, and it just said Cry featuring Grimes, which I know is Elon Musk's wife. Yeah, and I don't know any of her music because she's kind of like an EDM, that kind of singer, so I don't really listen to that. But then I saw the artist, and it's okay. I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm just gonna say Ashnikko. I'm assuming her name is Ashley, but Ashnikko. I'll just call her. So. Or she. I'm not gonna say her name because I don't know how to say it correctly, and I don't want to butcher it, even though I probably already didn't. But yeah, her. So it's by her. So I was like, yo, I kind of like this, like I don't know what sound I was just making, but the beat slaps, And it's so weird because the beat is kind of similar. I'm moving my body, so if you hear like movements, it's because I'm moving because I can't lay on my stomach for that long. Because I have back problems. So she I don't even know what I was saying, bro. Like, I just lost my whole train of thought. But her the beat kind of slaps. And I was just talking about the other day that I really like the beat to Break Up With Your Girlfriend by Ariana Grande. That beat slaps. It's just like the lyrics I'm not really into, but this kind of has a similar vibe, and the lyrics are so good too, and her voice is so powerful. Like, I don't even know where that came from. But she's also the person who sings the song that goes like, stupid boy think that I need him. That song? She sings that song, and that one blew up on TikTok, so that she's mainly known as like the TikToker or whatever. But yeah, so I was like, you know what? And the music video is really good too. I can literally listen to that song like 1,000 times. I love that song. So I love the song. It's called Cry. Go check it out. And so I was like, you know what? Let me try to listen to some of her other music. So then I went through a couple songs. I didn't really like some of them, and then I found Hi It's Me, and I really like that song too. And that one slaps. It kind of gives me Jocelyn vibes by Olivia O'Brien, the girl who sings I Hate You, I Love You. It gives me that vibes. Like, it kind of sounds like it, not finna cap, but sorry, I just hit the wire for my microphone. So that's the vibes it gives me. So the song Cry and Hi It's Me, really good by Ashnikko. And I'm gonna keep discovering her music because it feels like it's pretty good. Okay, yeah. So these two spots are like a sponsor would fit. So anybody who wants to sponsor me, I am here. I'm ready to fill this space with an ad. But yeah, moving on. Remember how I always DM somebody every week? So I forgot to do that, but I was going to DM another podcast I listened to, TMG, Kodiko, and Noel. I was gonna DM them this week, but I guess I'll do it next week. And also, I'm so sorry to those who are waiting, but probably no one's waiting, for me to email that took my email, and I still haven't done that yet, so I will do that next week, and I'm going to set a reminder to do that, because I keep forgetting, and to stop doing that, because that's disappointing the fans. The fans, not the fans. Okay, that's what's happening. Alright, so we made it, and it's going to be a really quick one today, because I'm really not in the mood to record a podcast right now. Okay, so TikTok drama. Are we gonna talk about it? So the TikTok drama. So this happened 2 nights ago, I think, and I was hooked, my guy. I was so hooked. I was like, yo, this is like crazy. It was actually pretty crazy, even though there's a bunch of other things in the world happening right now that are way more important than stupid TikTok drama. But it was actually crazy. And I was like, what is, because I first saw something on TikTok, and I was like, there's something going on right now. And then I switched over to Instagram and went on TikTok Room, which, question, if anybody can answer this, okay, so I look up TikTok Room on Instagram, right? And nothing pops up. I have to go through channels to find them. Literally, I have to go to their backup page and then click their and then get there. So I had to follow them so I can keep up with it, because it's like, are they shadow banned? Like, I really don't understand why I can never find them. It's very confusing. So yeah, so that's where it starts. So I was on TikTok Room, and basically all this drama came out about Charli D'Amelio, who's a TikToker, and Lil Huddy, because they used to date, and then Lil Huddy cheated on her, and blah blah blah, and all this drama happened. But Charli clapped back. Okay, everybody needs to go stand Charli. She is a queen. She clapped back so hard, he couldn't say nothing after that, and he knew he was in the wrong for treating her like that. Oh my god, like, you don't even no. I was like, yo, Charlie, I love you right now. And she was going live through the whole thing, or her sister was going live through the whole thing, and like the drama of her going back and forth. Oh my god, it was so cool. I like seeing stuff like that happen live instead of seeing it the next day, because that kind of bothers me. But they were literally out having dinner, and like all this drama was happening. I find that hilarious. And Dixie, which is Charlie's sister, literally is like a mood every day. Like, she just is a mood. She just is not up for the drama. She just really isn't. She's not here for it. She's just trying to have fun and be happy. Don't hold it against her. Yeah. So all that drama, and I was just like on Twitter, and I was like, what is this man's? No one ever truly stan Little Huddy. No one ever really did. And like, he thought that people did, but like at this point he's not even posting anymore. Like, I don't feel bad for him, but I feel bad that like TikTok drama is just like, or your drama as a TikToker who's famous is just out in the open for everyone to judge, even if they don't know the truth. But I guess like that's the price you pay for getting free stuff sent to your house every day. So I mean, what would you rather have? I don't know. I guess it's kind of up in the air. But that's kind of the price you pay for getting all this free stuff and getting all this money for literally just standing in front of a camera and dancing. But whatever. I'm just mad because I can't get a sponsor. But yeah, also I'm a little bit concerned about Addison Rae. I've heard a couple bad things. It was because I feel like my opinions are controversial, and many people, not many people, but I feel like many people would very much disagree and be disappointed in me as a person of color for having opinions like this. But like, so she's getting a lot of backlash because she told someone to say the N-word. And to be honest, we don't really know if she did say that or not. To be honest, we really don't know. We weren't in the room where it happened. We weren't there. That's a Hamilton reference. We weren't there, and we don't really know what prompted her to say that, or if she even said that. She could have said say the R word, or she could have said anything else. We don't really know. So like, that's what kind of bothers me. And also like, I don't know, it's just like, kids do that. You know what I mean? Kids do that and get away with it, but she has to fit. Obviously she made the choice to be in the spotlight, but like, you know what I mean? Kids do that and get away with it. Like, if we're gonna penalize one, can we penalize everybody else? Like, I don't know. But I feel bad because it really preys on people's mental health, and that happened to Undos, and he's a person of color, and it weighed on his mental health because he made a joke about something else before. And then the girl Emulu or something like that, when she said the N-word, which was I don't know if it was years ago, but it was before she became like such like a woke ally for black people and like the LGBTQ community or whatever. And it really preyed on her mental health too. So I think people don't really think about how much it preys on their mental health. And I've heard so much about Addison Rae, and I'm concerned that something's gonna happen, because I hear a lot of people saying stuff, but we don't really know the truth. So I don't know if she's just taking a break, or if like something happened we don't know about. But like, I hate when people speculate, because I feel like that just makes it worse for the person. But yeah, I kind of went off there. Is it just me? But yeah, those are my thoughts on the TikTok drama. I love TikTok drama though, to be honest. It makes my day. That's so sad. Anyways, so we're kind of wrapping it up here. I know it's been like, what? Let me see. It's been like 20 minutes. Almost 20 minutes, yeah. So I'm doing this new YouTube series. Go follow my YouTube channel, Nina King. I have a ton of videos on there. I'm going to be posting the behind the scenes of me making my first podcast, or like the trailer episode soon. So don't wait up for it, because it'll probably be like a month before that comes out. But I'm doing a new YouTube series, and it's called Puzzle Master. and I'm doing like my first huge puzzle, and I really need to watch some videos and like educate myself on how to do a 1,000-piece puzzle, because right now I'm at a standstill. I worked on it from 1 to 10 last night, and I barely got anything done. Like, it's honestly very difficult, obviously, because it's 1,000 pieces. I'm sorry, Miss Keisha. Okay, you make that sound one more time. Okay, so I'm honestly like kind of at a standstill, and I need help, and I need someone to help me. It's just very difficult, but I'm trying to attempt to finish it in like 4 episodes. So it's kind of gonna be like a TV show. So every episode has a title or whatever. So the episode is gonna come out. Well, by the time I post this, it's most likely 85% sure it's gonna be out by the time this is posted. So the first episode is called Puzzle Master Sorting Things Out. Episode 1, Sorting Things Out. That's the first episode. It was posted July 8th. So go check it out. It's honestly really fun to make, and I really like editing and all that stuff. And a lot of people told me it was gonna be boring, but I don't know. Like, at this point, for my channel, it's been 3 years, and I don't really care what kind of content I make anymore. I'm changing my mindset to have it just be fun at this point. Like, because, like, the podcast is a fun thing. I don't know. I'm trying to do it for fun now and not have some sort of ulterior motive. Like, I need to delete the YouTube Studios app off my phone. Like, I just need to, like, it's just for fun at this point. Because so many people told me not to do it, and I'm doing it anyways, which shows that, like, I don't really care. I'll do what I want, okay? So, I feel like it's a nice, catchy title. I really like how it's going to be, like, a TV show. 2 episodes a week I'm attempting to do. So I have a lot of stuff happening in my life and all that. So yeah. And also, like I said, my summer program starts soon. So I don't know what's going to happen with the podcast. I'm really hoping I can keep up with it. I think I can if I keep doing... I can't record the day before, though, anymore. This is the only time I'll be recording on a Wednesday because this is not a good decision, but whatever. So, yeah. I'm tending to record every Tuesday. I might not go back to, but I might go to doing every other Thursday because of my summer program. I just don't know, because this program was supposed to be in person in DC, and now it's online in my kitchen. So I don't really know how it's gonna work or whatever. So not really sure. Peace sign, and we don't really know when it's gonna happen in the room where it happened. Yeah, but okay. The last thing I wanted to talk about was AP scores coming out. So if you're an AP student, I hate to say AP, like, okay, so when I first took it, we were all like, oh, did you do AP homework, blah, blah, and now I find it kind of annoying. Now I find it kind of annoying when, like, the lower grades be like, oh, did you take AP? I'm like, oh my god, it's so aggravating. Like, I don't know, you just feel kind of cool, like, in the class because it's such, like, an advanced class, but really you don't, because you're depressed and there's a lot of work and you cry every night. Literally, I broke my pencil multiple times this year doing homework at 8 o'clock at night. But me and my time management, I really never did have homework every night because I did it at school when I wasn't supposed to be doing it. But we won't talk about that. I'm like such a good talker because literally that cut me off. Because someone called me and it cut me off, but I stopped talking at just the right time where I didn't get cut off in the middle of a sentence. But yeah, I'm good and bad at time management, but we don't have to talk about that. So this year I took 3 AP classes, right? And you know, it was going pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. And then the coronavirus happened, and then we found out there was still gonna be a test, and then we found out that it was gonna be online. And then we found out it was going to be 45 minutes. And then we found out we had to take pictures of our work. And then we found out that we only had 5 minutes to upload and 45 minutes to work on a DBQ. I was so mad when I found out that we were having a DBQ, which is basically you have to read 7 documents and then respond to them with the question it gives you. We only had 5 documents, guys. We chopped down a little bit and gave you 5 documents instead of 7. But I barely have enough time to write a DBQ. We're supposed to have 60 minutes. I barely have enough time to do that. I still don't have enough time. So cutting down the documents really didn't do anything. But I ain't finna cap. I just like saying that. Like, I don't know what it means, but I like saying it. But yeah, so it was a whole drama. If you're not on TikTok, if you're not on the AP side of TikTok, a lot of drama happened with the AP exam because, you know, College Board really failed us as students. They really did. And I'm not gonna lie, they did. And if I get a large sum of money because they're getting sued, I'm not mad, but I'm also kind of happy that it was only 45 minutes. You know, it was like certain exams I was happy it was 45 minutes because AP Calc, so happy that was 45 minutes because a 3-hour exam for calculus was not going to be fun, but I feel like I got 100%. You know what? And I'm proud of that. That's what I'm literally recording. Anyways, so I'm glad that one was pretty easy, and I feel like I got 100%. And yeah, so apparently the scores come out on Thursday, so by the time the next podcast comes out, or I could look at them illegally on a website and find out on Wednesday and record my podcast on Wednesday. I can do either of those. But I heard that I took AP US History this year, and I heard that 41% of the students failed. So I'm really not trying to be in that 41%. And I think only like 14% got a 5, which is the highest you can get. So I don't really know what's going to happen there, but it seems like there's a lot of drama and people are mad about them. But I hope that I get a piece of that $500 million lawsuit as one of the 1 million students who takes the test. So I'll be getting $5 million. Wait. 1 million? 5 million? I don't really know. How much do I get? 100? 1 million divided by 500? I don't even know. I don't really know how much money that is. I'm bad at math. But yeah, okay, so that's the end of this podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. Tune in every Thursday because that's when these podcasts, actually I post them on Wednesday night and then they come on Thursday morning. But pay attention to the podcast app on Apple iPhone, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Breaker, Anchor, all the places you can find podcasts. I'm most likely there. Make sure to go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram at king.notqueen, and like my one photo because I don't post anything on there. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Well, I won't see you. You'll hear me next time. And yeah, bye.